Hello, and welcome to a new series. So, Subsistence, what is it? It's a survival game built by a lone developer, available on Steam, not overly expensive, been in early access for a long time, but as a one-man band, then that's sort of understandable. And it's you against the environment. You can add AI to it if you wish to, and fight them. But I like to play it as a survival game. So let's start us off. So we can play a solo game. We'll play it on normal difficulty. We're going to have AI turned off, if I remember how to do it. Yeah, the recommended default mode. Lots of predators and a moderate penalty for death. The survivalists that welcome a challenge and expect a penalty for making the wrong move. Take hunters off. We don't want them. We're going to start us off in March is good. And we're going to make the year 365 days. Give it enough chance to get to winter, because winter's really difficult in this game. Start new solo game. Link to in the description to the game on Steam will be available. So, spawn in on a map. Only seen that little bit of where you are. Give you various stuff to start with. On here we have a pistol. I want that way around. Yeah. And a bandage. We need to gather various resources. I need to find out where I am first and get to where we're going to build. There we go. The more you play it, the more you'll learn the map. You get daytime and nighttime circle and the seasons. Predators are bears, wolves, some sort of cat, and at certain times of the year the moose want to attack you. See? So the wolf has growled, which means he's prepared to attack, but he hasn't attacked yet. So it gives you a warning. If you back off, he'll leave you alone. So you get crates like this that you can open, and you're going to need them. And you get some crates that can't be opened that you need a lockpick for to open, and that's later on in the game. You get building crates, military crates, and medical crates. And in this game, it's all early game is all about nails, because that's what we need to survive. So we're going to live on a little island over here. There's a bear, we'll take care of him. I said I've been playing this game since it first came out. I just don't play it all the time. I think it fits nicely into the DayZ survival world. Something relaxing to do. Not quite as full on as, say, Icarus. It's not as polished as, say, Sunken Land. It's been around a bit longer. But it is really good fun. So these trees, when you cut them, you get wood from more trees when you cut them. But this tree, you also get a tree grub, which can be used for eating or fishing. And it will give you 6 pieces of wood. Different trees give you different amounts. So learning the trees is really useful. And learning the map. Food does go off, so later on you will get electricity once you get that far. We'll get there. This will be a series that's ongoing. Unhappy bear. They might run after us, so let's keep moving. They won't run forever, they will get bored eventually. On land, as long as you've got the stamina, you can outrun all the animals. On water, they can outswim you. Yeah, got bored of me. Two types of bear, brown and black. Brown bear is better for killing because it gives you more resources than black. But this first night, our aim will be to get a platform down, get a fire built. If we're lucky, cook some food. If we're unlucky, survive on whatever we've got. And attempt to get through the night. Nighttime is less time than daytime, so it's the cycle is longer days. So I think it's about 20-minute days and about 10-minute nights. How many nails we got? 14. We're going to need a few more nails. As I said, nails are so important early game. Feathers can be used for clothing, for making arrows, and for a bed. A bed will allow you, once you've got your base down, to spend points to respawn at base. But we'll come on to that later on when we get there. The game can be played co-op. So you can play with friends. As I said, you can turn AI on, and at any point through the game we could turn AI on if we wanted to. And they will then spawn in, build bases and attack you. But as I said, I like to play this as a survival game rather than a fight people game. Get mining as well. So there's little nodes that you sometimes see on rocks. So later on we'll be mining them when we need certain resources. Nails, that's better. You can later on build nails, make nails yourself. There's an unhappy wolf. Got a bear to the left of us and a wolf to the right. So I'm just trying to hit it. We're going to swim across to this little island. It's just where this island is where we're going to build eventually. Because in summer the animals won't naturally come to it because they involve them swimming. So it makes you safer to start off. Give me nails. Nope. Fiber's good. And you'll see as we start to play what different items can be used for. How that works to your advantage. Going to cross it over to here. And you can fish. So you can hunt. Later on we can go diving. We can climb mountains. We can paraglide. That down to my left, if I have a look, that is a item that we will certainly need later on when we're into building solar panels. Because you do get electricity in the game. The developer comes out with 1 or 2 big updates per year for the game. Sometimes expands the map. Sometimes adds features in. But he doesn't make it too easy. So if he adds in something that makes your life easier, it will have some sort of negative effect, or something else will come in to make life harder. He likes to make things challenging. And from what I can gather from the early days, he'd played things like DayZ, and he wanted it to be a more survival challenge. This is what he came up with. And my stamina's down. While we're here, we'll reload the pistol. Staying clear of that bear, because we're in no fit state to fight it yet. Nails is good. 31 nails is brilliant. Right, we'll crouch down, because we're less likely to attract the bear if we're crouched. Yeah, we did attract it when as soon as we stood up. I heard it go, roar. Became a growly bear. Right, so our food is down. So let's eat those 5, eat those 3, eat that. Hopefully we'll get a bit more stamina to play with. Meat is better than... Oh, you need a varied diet, but you're going to certainly need meat in the game as well. But to hunt to get meat easily, we're going to need a bow. We'll start off with things like chickens, and we'll migrate up to wolves. And then once we get a shotgun, we'll go for bears. Trees regenerate after 20 minutes, I think. Maybe it's 30 minutes day, 10 minutes night, something like that. It's about 40 minutes long, a cycle. But all the time I'm scanning for boxes. See, there's a box down there, plant I can pick up. And animals, because we want to be able to pick things up without triggering animals. And at midnight, every night in game, boxes respawn and move. And animals move around the map a little bit. And if you're playing against AI, they move as well. For the roaming patrols. So we've been right round. Okay, so that's one there. Animals level up. So you don't level up. Leveling up works. When an animal makes a kill, it goes up a level. Now that could be a kill of you, or it could be a kill of something else in the environment. So a wolf could kill a chicken and level up. And as they go up the levels, they become harder to kill. So it's in your interest to keep the population down. And if you're playing with AI, they will kill the AI as well. And if you're playing with AI, you can raid the AI and they can raid you. Water bottle, yes, we do. Okay, you need to drink clean water and eat clean and wash your hands after you've killed something, otherwise you'll get a disease and you lose a percentage of your stamina and health until you can cure yourself. You've got to remember to boil water. And tell the time by looking at the sun. So the sun's overhead, it's about 12 o'clock. No watch in the game. We're going to cut down all the trees on our island, or get all the wood out of them that we can. And then start processing things. Going to need a little platform to start with. Nothing major. A little fire built. Maybe a storage box. So if we die, we don't lose all our gear. Depending on the setting of your level of your, how hard it is, will be based upon how much your stuff survives and for how long when you get killed, so you can get back to your body. and you can drown in the game. You can grow seeds. Let's start building our little base to start off. We're going to start off just here. I think it's a nice view. Or are we going to go and live over there? On the top. No, here, because we've got easy access to water. And it'd be the best way of training you. So we're going to start off, we're going to need wooden planks. But the first thing we're going to have to make sure we've got is a fire. So we're going to need a couple of them. And then a campfire once they're built. That's that done. Then we're going to need some planks. Eat that while we're here. And then we're going to build ourselves a foundation. So to do that, we're going to need some more rope. Or cordage. Wait for the planks to build in the cordage. You can still run around and do things while this is happening, but it's easier to show you to start with. And it has some little sort of things to start you off, just to get you learn the basics of survival. It's not an amazing tutorial, but it helps. Base command unit is what turns it into a proper base and lets you see it on the map. And talking of map, see where we are. So as we run around, we came from spawn over here, and we came round here, across here, round and then back on ourselves a little bit. And the map is massive. And that's a cave that you can dive to later on once you've got diving kit. So we're going to craft that. Then we're going to need 5 more and 3 cordage. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got this blueprint in the ground, very BB plus from Daisy. And you place it where you want it. You can turn it with the numpad keys. When you're happy with its placement, press left click. We've got a platform. Got a little fire down. Put some fuel in. Put our water bottle in there. We'll put some ignition in. And now we'll go off and look for some resources. Let's see if we can repair that pistol. Now that takes planks. We're going to need more wood. And things are starting to regen. Go collect them. And basically rinse and repeat. So we'll go across to the island and we'll start chopping wood. Or sorry, mainland, and start chopping wood. So I think the aim will be to do a 24-hour cycle in-game for each episode. So take us through the morning and then episode 2. Then you can watch the series and grow with me. It won't be released all the time. We'll do a few episodes to get us ahead, and then it'll be released weekly as a series, and it will just keep going. There'll be breaks as we go through it, but we'll get quite a few episodes in first. I like to record, because it's the first episode, a few episodes in, so that way, should something happen with work and I can't put an episode up one day, we can miss a week and you still get your content. And as with any other content I bring out, it will be released weekly. We've got a few more weeks to run on Livonia, so here's your next season basically of something survivally. Whereas Livonia finished, this will continue until we decide we get to the end of the season. So our bear's moved a little bit since the last time we bumped into him. And we're going to need planks, so let's produce them now while we're out on the ground. We've already filled our fire up, so we know that's ready to go. Did we take that tree? Yeah. Sun doing. It's starting to set, so you have to start thinking about going home, because being out at night is really dangerous until you get better gear. No more boxes nearby. There we are. Mr. Wolf's unhappy. He's not coming for me, which is nice. But we certainly pissed him off. And you do get clothing you can manufacture later on, so you can keep warmer or cooler and give you protection. We can make weapons later on. And the fence line is just the edge of the map, so he has not developed down there yet. At some point that will be updated, and we'll get the fence will be enlarged. You'll get other areas you can get to. You can break your leg if you fall too far or get attacked by certain animals. Stamina's really low. We need some meat. Okay, so the next thing we need to build is that. Then we're going to need to make a bow. 6 cordage, 5 sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that lot of sticks. We've got 3 feathers, so we're going to make some arrows. And we can move these items later on, which we'll talk about when we get there. So let's start storing the things we don't need on us. Ammo we're always going to need. We're not producing anything. We'll need nails for what we're building. Ammo. Manufacturing. And I get quite autistic about this whole thing. I'll put planks there. Seeds for growing later. Leather for manufacturing. Juice for biofuel. I'm going to make a bow once we can. Bless me. That'll be my 7:15 sneeze. The sun's starting to set. Make a bow now. And then we'll need to make some arrows. So water's going to be an issue, so we need to start thinking about water. So we've got one there. Let's drink it. That's filled up our water. Then you need to refill the water. That's nicely refilled. And then we'll need to boil it again. And we've got fuel in there, so it's full. We've got 2 matches to get it lit, but let's leave it there for the moment. Let's not light it till it's dark. See if we can get these trees down. Yes, we can. They've regened. The sun is really starting to set now. And yeah, that's about right. 30 minutes in, sun is starting to set. Let's see where we are. We've got that lot. Let's produce 3 more of them. And then planks. Put them away. Put that away. At least then, tomorrow morning, or episode 2, we'll be able to go out and do some hunting. So the sun is starting to set. They are. Northern lights are up. Let's light the fire. Ignite. We're going to get some heat then, stop us dying. And it's going to boil our water. And once that's boiled, we'll be able to re-drink if we need to. Talk through some of these items you can make it basic. So, pickaxe, axe we've got, hunting bow, pistol, SKS, revolver, shotgun. We've done that. So fishing tackle, fishing rod, hammer, animal fish traps, rope, paddy cloth, and fuel bricks. All the different building items. You've got this basic level. Ammo types, first aid items, and clothing. Now there are more stuff you can build. Once you've built your base and you build certain items inside, you can then build other stuff. Put that away. Put that away. Our water should be done now. So drink it and refill it. Now it's about waiting till morning, which I said is about another 9-ish minutes. And in this point of the game, it can be quite boring. But once you get further in, you've got stuff to do at night. You'll stay in your base at night and do that stuff. Well, there's a box that spawned in. Let's go and get that. Might be some food in it. There's not. But there's arrow, shotgun. That's worth having. Or shotgun shells. Use this to make ammo. Repair that is 3 and 3. So that plus that allows us to repair that one. Morning we'll be out hunting in episode 2. Going forward from there. So yeah, so this will be my second season. So Livonia was my first, this will be the second. Subsistence is a game, as I said, I've played a lot over the years. Really do enjoy it. So adding it to the mix is quite good. It's not something I'm going to do. You're going to get one episode a week, basically. It's not going to be multiple episodes, but... And the seasons will just continue in Subsistence. It'll more than likely release on a Saturday. And the first episode will go up. Well, you'll be watching this now, and the first episode would have gone up today, which in my world is beginning of November. You could be in 2023. So our fuel is burning down, water's redone. Now the fire has some life to it, as you see there. It has 600 and we're down to 561. When it's completely gone, anything that's inside it will be destroyed. So you've got to remember to take stuff out of the fire so you don't lose it. When we build our base later on, we'll be able to actually get a fire in there that won't despawn, which will make life easier. So next to the fire I've got some heat now. If we run out and away, we'll get cold. So down to 0 degrees. Probably tell me to get warm in a minute. There we are. You're too cold. We get ice around the screen. Don't have the clothing to be out at night. Next to the fire, I'll warm up. Simple as that. Really simple mechanics, but a great little game. So we're going to need meat, so we're going to need proteins. Vegetables we're doing all right on, but proteins are our problem. And that means our hunger level's going down. So after restart, or next episode, we're going to have to look at killing a wolf. And chickens. Kill a chicken, you get a little bit of meat to eat, and you also get your arrow back. You get a feather, which gives you 2 arrows. Killing a wolf, you don't get that, but you do get better quality meat. So let's talk hunting. So when you're hunting in game, because food will go off in your inventory, my suggestion is, unless you're desperate for food and you want to bring it straight home and cook it, that you wait until the sun is right above you, so 12 o'clock, and then you hunt, because then any meat that you bring home won't have gone off by the time you get back to your base. Now, even if it does go off, it can be used in various things, in recipes, but you can't eat it. Fire's going down, but we've got about 5 minutes till morning. That'll be fine. When we build fuel bricks later on, so we'll do a fuel brick now. They last longer. We'll save that so when we get back we don't have to worry so much. We've got that ready to go. Make some 9mm ammo, we will do. Wait for morning and watch this lovely sky. Sun is starting to think about coming up. Nice. Be all right on water. We're going to push a little bit further out on the next episode. Do the local area and then push further out. So moon is starting to set. Sun will be coming up soon. And that'll be episode 1 done. Day 1. And the sun is coming up. So, I'll see you for episode